Hi everyone, my name is Li Hao. Today we're going to do Advent of Code 2020. So Advent of Code 2020 is a programming challenge on every year, which is on this year 2020. We have series of programming challenges on the Advent calendar. So on every day of the Advent calendar, there will be one challenge, which splits into part 1 and part 2. And if you solve each of the parts, you're going to get 1 gold star. And the aim of this challenge is going to be solving all the challenge and get 50 gold star. So, are you ready? So today we're going to do day 15, which means that if this is the first time you're watching this, you have been missing out 14 videos so far that we have come. So over here and this corner is the link to watch all of them. So please go watch them. Okay, so we're gonna continue our challenge on day 15. So let's get a look at our calendar. So on the calendar, we are going to choose day 15, which is Rambunctious Recitation. Okay, so you catch the airport shuttle and try to book a new flight to your vacation island. Due to the storm, all direct flights have been cancelled. But a route is available to get around the storm, so you take it. While you wait for your flight, you decided to check in with the elves back at the North Poles. They are playing a memory game and are ever so excited to explain the rules. Well, in this game, the players take turns to say numbers. They begin taking their turns reading from a list of starting numbers, which is your puzzle input. And each turn consists of considering the most recently spoken number. Okay, so the first time the number has been spoken, the current player says 0. Otherwise, the number has been spoken before, the current player announces how many turns apart the number is from where it was previously spoken. So after the starting number, each turn results in the player speaking aloud either 0 if the last number is new, or H if the last number is a repeat. So starting number is 0, 3, 6. So the first 3 turns is speaking 0, 3, 6. Then turn 4, considering the last number spoken is 6. So considering 6, this is the first time it's spoken before, so you are going to say 0. Right, next again, considering the last number spoken, 0. So since this has been spoken before, which is at turn 1, the next number to speak is the difference between the turn number when it was last spoken. So the previous turn is turn 4, and the turn before it is 1. Right, so 4 minus 1 is 3. Okay, so and then you have 3, which has spoken before as well. So which is at turn 5 and turn 2. So you get 5 minus 2 is 3. Right, and since 3 was just spoken twice in a row, so the last 2 turns are 1 turn apart, and the 7th number you're gonna speak is 1. And then you get 0, and then 4, and 0. Right, I think we get the idea. So the game ends when the elf gets sick of playing or the dinner is ready. Right, whichever comes first. So the question for you is that what will be the 20th number spoken? In the example below, or the 20th number spoken will be 436, right? So here are a few more examples. So given your starting number, what will be the 20th number spoken? So your puzzle input is this 5, 1, 9, 18, 13, 88, and 0. Right? Okay, so we're gonna try to do this. So we're gonna start with clearing this and code day 15. Okay, so our starting, let's see, our starting is this. Starting number is this. So 20th turn. Okay, so let I equals 1 and I less than . Right. So we're gonna loop through and we're gonna find the 20th number. Right, so let's see how we're gonna do this. So I think first thing is that we're gonna memory. So I'm not sure whether we can doing this naively, whether it's fast enough. So naively would mean that we're gonna have an array of numbers, and then we're gonna fill it up until the 20th number. And along the way, we will use a for loop to find, look back and find the number within the array that matches, that we can find the last number that we encounter, which is 2020, right? Let's see. So the most that we're gonna look through will be 2020 times 2020, which is 4 million, which is not that small, I would say. So what we're gonna do is probably we're gonna have map instead to memorize last position. So I'm gonna say last position is a map. So this will give us a number and the last position cited for it. Right, so I think over here what we can do is that we can pre-populate this map with so this is position 1, this is position 2, this is position 3, right? You can pre-populate the map, right? And I think, and I think a nicer way of writing this pre-population would be using this array and then map it with so the value and the index. So we're gonna return value and index plus 1. Right? So at least we pre-populate this as the last position. And let's see. Okay, so the last. So these are the last position. But we need to find, so if say we are right now at 0, the last position of 0 is 0. And probably we're gonna find the last position of 0 and then we get the difference, right? And since, okay, so probably I'll call it a last position. And because that none of this value have the last position, so probably this map will be empty map at the very start, right? So this is okay. So now since we already populate all this, I guess we don't have to start at index as 1. We can probably start at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, at 8. Right? Probably we can start at 8, which is the starting number dot length, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 1, right? Let's start from here. So this is the ith number that we are considering, and this value will actually be based on the previous value, right? So so the previous value would be see. So previous value. Okay, so we need to have a variable called a previous value, right? Because I'm not saving it anywhere. So a previous value is actually the starting number. So it will be initialized by the starting number, the last number of starting number, And we're going to look at this previous value. So, okay. So it will be, so the distance, okay, so first thing is we want to see whether we have seen it before, right? And most likely it's based on the last. Okay, so if last position that has previous value and last position has previous value, then we're gonna minus that off, right, to get the age. Else, then previous value will become 0, right? Right. So we have seen it before, and the one before. Then the previous value would be equals to last position dot get previous value minus last position dot get last position last position dot get previous value. And once we calculate the previous value, then we're gonna store this value in the last position, last position, right? So last position, so last position, we'll have to shift dot so this the last position will be based on the last position, and last position does will be based on the current position, which is the I, right? And if I, okay, so we'll actually break when I reaches 2020, right? So probably over here we just print out a previous value, which is the 2020th value. Okay, so I think we can try to test this out first. We can try test it out with the starting number 132. Sorry, I'm gonna use node to execute it, and the value is 4, which is incorrect. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, so probably I'm gonna console each of the previous value to see whether it goes as expected. And probably I'm gonna use based on the 036 because it has more steps to inspect. And we're gonna use the position 10 instead. So 0331 NAND. Okay, NAND. This is not right. So 03. Okay, over here. Last position may not have this value, right? So last position that has previous value, only you set it to last position. Okay, so let's try it again. 03310400, right? 00. It's 040. 036033140 and 0. Okay, so oh yeah, this is the last console log over here. I think we get it. So let's comment this out. Let's revert this to 2020, and let's use this as the input. 376, right? I believe. Okay, wait. I think just now we were trying this. Let's try this again. This one. Okay, I think it's correct. So 376. I'm gonna put it as answer. Submit, and it's correct. Okay, we get 1 gold star, and let's see the part 2. So first path is complete. Okay, impress. Elvis issued a challenge. Determine the 30 million number spoken. Okay, I believe what we have done so far is pretty scalable, but I'm not quite sure. So let's try this out. So this 30th number, gonna put it over here, and let's try run this and see what's the answer. Well, it takes a while. Well, it's okay. It takes a while, but we get an answer, 175594, which is the correct answer. Okay, so probably will just take a while, but I think what we have done so far should be correct. Right, so let's clear this and let's let it run. I'm not sure whether there's a better, slightly optimized in terms of performance. So if you know how to do it, comment down below. And just as we are saying about it, we get an answer, and let's try to paste it in. Submit. Yes, it's a right answer, and that is day 15, everyone. So if you like this video, please give a thumbs up. If you feel free to comment down below if you think that you have a better way of solving this, especially parts 2. I feel like it's slightly a bit slower. If you have more ideas, let me know. And that's all. So this is day 15, and day 16 is coming soon. So please click subscribe button at my channel right over here, and you will get notified when a new video is out. So see ya. Bye bye.